perhaps with a stolen vehicle in a pursuit, police after him. This individual has really nothing to lose, and that's where dangerous things can happen to innocent
This
people.
car is fucked, man. What happened here?
Yes, and that's what officers, they understand this. They know what is
This
going
has
on.
got to be over
And
any
they are
second,
taking
right? Like,
those
what is
precautions right
this?
now. And also, when
He's
this does
screwed.
come to an end, wherever
Okay,
that
this
may
is it.
be,
No?
we're definitely going to keep and be very vigilant on what's going on, motions and activities inside that vehicle. And
They're in a
officers'
parking lot.
reactions to
Like,
what
this
is
just looks
going
like it's
on.
going to end any
You
second.
can
Is he
see
going to
that
get back
front
on the
tire
road?
Still smoking. This vehicle's
No.
seeming to stay inside this parking lot out here. This is
Parking
right
lot's
off
a bad
Swanson.
spot
The
to be
address of the
if you're
map is
running
called
from the
the
police.
Swanson and Manhattan Village, or
Danger and
over here by
spread.
St.
What's going on?
Andrews. But that vehicle, why he's staying in this parking
This
lot?
whatever
This is
happened here
very
before this went on TV, like this vehicle is
not
just
ruined.
trashed.
You've got a lot of people out there. You've got more crowds. They clearly know what's going on.
Just, like,
those lights
totally
and
wrecked.
sirens. So folks are starting to gather around to look and see what's happening here. But again, this is a stolen vehicle. Like you said, that driver has nothing to lose right now. The possibility of them trying to take a vehicle from somebody else.
What the
that's
fuck?
in the
This thing's gonna
cards. And this
fall
vehicle's
apart.
Picking up speed and
Well-
driving kind of more erratic out here through that parking lot.
Look at
Maybe those
that.
Speed bumps.
Missing a tire on the front driver's side.
Falling apart.
Hood right there about to come off and the
Almost
bumper as
over. Yeah, it
well.
has
And
to
when you
be.
look at this, you know, we're no experts in terms of how to safely get this guy in custody, but you wonder
Prediction.
why doesn't
Yeah,
the
right.
police kind of cut them off, right? Because this guy is going in circles in this parking lot. Why don't you get in front of him? But obviously,
Gamer Pool,
law
what's up?
enforcement
Arab
officials
and
do
Sean,
know
what's
what
up?
They're doing. They have a plan because they have to approach everything very sensitively and carefully, considering there are innocent people down there, other drivers, pedestrians crossing
Holy
roads
shit.
in that parking lot, as well as not knowing what this driver may do or not do. So it is, you know, from our point of view, kind of
Yo, Bogzillers,
easy
thank
to
you for
say,
following.
Hey, why don't you just corner him in the parking lot? But it's not so simple.
Well, we don't know if this person's
I
armed,
mean,
so
Why
they're
is he
not
riding
as
around
easy
this
concerns.
parking lot the whole time? I haven't seen the entire time I've been watching this chase. He's been in a parking lot.
Policy. LAPD has a lot of policies in place from these pursuits. The public has weighed in many times about how things are coming to an end, the fact that suspects may be placed in undue danger. And so they put policies into place. And one of those policies is really, truly, they are not going to block in a suspect.
Where is this
They're
at?
not
This
gonna
is
set up a
in
situation
southern Los
where
Angeles.
That suspect is going to have to forcefully push his way out and then create a
And what's
problem
up, Johnny?
where there is an assault on an officer. So that's one of the reasons why they don't get right in front of the vehicle. Another reason in this case, this driver is a suspect in a homicide, so they don't wanna
Suspect
put
in a
officers
homicide.
in danger either. This person apparently may have been involved in some sort of shooting at some time or homicide at some time. We don't know what weapon.
Going
they
out
used,
on the
but
road.
that could mean that this person might try it again. And if those officers
Oh,
block it in,
shit.
that the suspect gets into a desperate situation, that might happen. So they
Okay.
really put a lot of thought into what's going on.
The camera's
when there's
lagging
chases are
getting over
happening.
here
And
on
those
him.
Officers from LAPD, highly trained. It isn't just. It
I
isn't
I
just what
was
we
gonna
see
look up
where
if there we
just get
had.
behind them
I
and
don't
chase
have
them.
any backup
It is
stream
not
here
just
because
that.
I just figured
These
this was
officers are trained to
over
handle
any second,
high-tension
but
situations
maybe not.
And also
Going back in the
scenarios
parking
where,
lot.
like you just said, you can't just block this car in. It would be pretty simple. As you've seen, this guy is really staying here at that Food for Less parking lot. We're going back in there again. I thought we were getting back out on the road. But that car continues to make these turns, driving out here.
Why do you
and,
like this
looks
parking
we
lot so
might be
much?
coming back out onto a major. But amazing how that little car
How
just
did the
keeps
car
going.
get like this? Like, what
Opposite.
happened to?
This
When
makes
did
me
it
nervous
happen?
whenever
Like,
there's
you got in a
potential
really
for
bad
the vehicle
wreck
to go in the
during this
opposite
chase, right?
direction against other vehicles. But interesting that
Why
this
is,
person
dude? Is there
stayed in that
something going on
parking
here with
lot
the
for
with the
quite a while.
airport or
Almost
something?
A few times it
Like,
looked
why are
he
they
was-
in this
he or she
place?
was about to stop,
Like,
right?
the
Pull into
the
parking
news
spot and
helicopter is
wasn't
far
parked.
away,
But-
and they've just been
but we're
hovering
back
in the
into a
same
residential
place.
neighborhood now. It's 9:40 in the morning. I mean, people are still kind of making their way out of the house. You know, people are walking around.
Southbound.
This is what gets really scary and dicey.
And it's not like what you see in the movies. As Stu was mentioning, there is protocol in place for a number
What's the
of
Twitch channel,
reasons,
Johnny? It's the
mainly for
same as
public safety,
same
for
as the
officer
YouTube channel.
safety. And clearly, we all want a resolution to this, obviously, but
Snooze
they have
fighting.
to do it in the best and productive, most safe manner as possible. And there you go. He's
it's
the
in
driver,
LA.
he or she, picking up speed there, even in a disabled car that has hit a number of other vehicles throughout this pursuit so far, entering that intersection where there is a main strip right there.
Dude, this is annoying. Where they're at in this helicopter is annoying.
He just keeps making these
And
big
yeah,
circles
Jerry,
right
that's a
there,
good
and
point.
he goes
Yo,
over
so
at
the
that,
the
Food for Less
all-time
parking lot
legend
now.
of police
He's in that
chase,
neighborhood nearby.
the
A lot
pioneer of
times,
police chase,
these-
of televised
the driver,
police
the
chase
suspect, and
anyway.
again,
O.J.
I have
Simpson
no
died
inside
today.
information at all. Might be on the
What?
phone, might be making phone calls and trying to
He's getting out.
find out a way to
That was all it
find
took,
out.
huh?
In this case, he's out and running right now, and you can see this suspect making a real go at it there. I almost want to bring up the speedometer, kind of get an idea how fast that person is running. About 15 miles an hour. And of course,
I don't believe
He went
that.
southbound right there. We're going to keep an eye on him. LAPD, the helicopter's making the calls right now to the guys on the ground. Stop.
Okay, there he goes.
Alleyway. And again, does he know this neighborhood? Is this where he's from? Up
Damn, that was really
Guys,
athletic, dude. What a move.
And now he's behind this building. We're
Yo,
gonna
that
keep a
was
wider
crazy.
shot, see if we can see where he goes.
There he
Yeah,
is.
There he is. Continuing on, jumping over another fence right there. And
Dude.
A little slower this time. Maybe that's a taller fence. And now we're between some buildings once again. We did see some officers nearby.
That was kinda
alleyway, but they
intense.
do not know
There he is.
That this suspect is almost out onto the next street. Hopefully somebody is hearing us right now. You can see officers.
Holy
they're
shit,
making
dude.
Contact. Hands are up. And it looks like this is coming to an end after quite a run. And these officers joining the
All right,
joining the
quite a
party
run
right
there.
to take that suspect into custody.
I mean, best case scenario at the moment, although what led up to this has not been a good case scenario at all. We're talking about a homicide suspect here, so obviously a very serious situation, but
Not quite.
fortunate
No,
that they
not
have
quite.
This individual in custody at this time, and you're watching it right here on Fox 11.
Okay, and it cut. All right. Let's get out of here then. Yeah, shout out to CM. Gonna be on the OTK stream today. His clip is. And shout out to OJ Simpson. If not for OJ Simpson, I'm not sure that I'd be doing this. Right? Like this OJ kind of like the original. He had the biggest police chase of all time. And I think that kind of kicked off the news being obsessed with it. Right? Yeah, Richie, chase is over now. Thanks, Jerry and Johnny and Sean and GP, Richie. Watched it live. Yeah, I did too. I remember watching it. I was a little kid, but I remember it. They interrupted the NBA Finals. I remember that. I was in your dream. Yo, Strawberry, what's up? I'm going to get out of here before too many people roll in and are disappointed. CM's going to host his own watch party where you can just watch the stream. Go live. The rerun. The thing about the OJ chase and rerunning it is that it's super boring in hindsight, right? Like since you know what happens, it's like boring because all he does is just drive in a straight line real slow for like a long time. You know, there's nothing exciting about it. It wouldn't get us a bingo or nothing. Really long and boring. Yeah, it's not a good one. I got you a realtor. Picked out a house. Damn, that sounds like me for sure. Okay. Today is the day to do it. I don't know, man. I just think that it's too boring. Okay. And I got to work in a little while. All right, guys. Thanks for following Space.